We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action here. Purdy. He'll buy some time right. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. Rolling to his right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. Out of the gun, Purdy. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Now Cade York for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. Purdy looking to throw.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Purdy off the play fake.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
The Niners add 8-3 now. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
The catch and run there, good for 16 in the 1st.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Pass caught by Pearsall.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Back to throw, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall.
That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Purdy sets up to throw again.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
From the 4, it's second and a couple. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Jonathan Allen able to record his 5th sack of the season. Purdy from the gun on third down. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Brandon Ayuk halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
7-7, our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. They'll start on the ground with Wright. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
From the 43, it's second and 3.
Now back to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Complete to Wright. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 6. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll drop to throw. Wright's got it.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
York able to send this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
On first down, they'll stay with Wright on the ground.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on it's third down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. That is Josh Hines Allen working his way in for the sack. The Browns send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Yeah, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Purdy from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The throwing here, Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Purdy will look to throw again here. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Shotgun now with Purdy. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Ayuk going to go in motion right. Purdy. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Purdy now to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And that's a gain of 6 on the first down run. Here now, 2nd and 4. Purdy looking to throw. The quick slant caught. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And the throw and the catch were just fine. But against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Play action. Now Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And all the way down to the 37. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even...
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Mitch Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup of 38.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Back to throw now on first down.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
Now a give, running left is right.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds Browns right there. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Ford, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Once more with Ford. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Jerome Ford taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Purdy. He hits Adams complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Flush to his right.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
To throw is Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
They got the completion. Now, they probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
Purdy, big 4th down play. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Second and 6. Well, now they'll try the end around.
But not a big gain with that play. but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
They'll try and run for this with Wright. And this one goes nowhere. Back at the 46. Defensively, they know the situation. They stacked the line. That was a goal line set right there.
And it's the right play for them, exactly what they have to do. They want to take away every gap, every crack, and make sure no one can get through it. But here's the deal, though. You've worked on offense all year long about these types of defensive fronts. And if they can penetrate it at all, your runner has a chance to go a long way behind.
It could be a house call. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And this one wasn't easy. You had an East Coast team, Charles, going west, playing a night game, but somehow they were able to get the job done.
Yeah, when you're talking about playing a night game, they're closer to being sleepy because of East Coast time with their bodies when you're kicking off to play the game. So that's a real big accomplishment for them to get that done. The flip side, too, is traveling home in the